Welcome back to joyful doing. So good, so good, so tasty. Just give me more, more. Taiidan, get in. The game name is Bob. Let's have some fun. Now, the Witcher adventure board game hasn't been on the stream for a while now. I'm gonna be playing a 1v1 against Taiidan. The game rules say we go to 3 quests, but it's unreasonably long. And we're gonna have a house rule that we're going for 2 quests. When one player finishes his second quest, the other one gets one last turn, after which we look at the victory points to determine the winner. Taiidan is here, we can begin. Also, be careful, Taiidan, there is a 1-minute limit on your turn. You may need to hurry, but I need this to be moving along because there's gonna be other challengers coming in. I want to have the full enjoyment of the game, and that will not happen with only one turn, with only one quest. So we're gonna be going for 2 quests. House rule, and yet with the time limit of 1 minute, so we need to just keep on going. Muting the stream shouldn't be that necessary, honestly. There's not enough interaction in the game to really justify that. Do as you like. You can feel free to watch. He's playing Triss Merigold. I'm gonna go with Geralt of Rivia. Some of you know the rules because I've played a couple of games with my subscribers in the past. I'm gonna do my best to explain the game to the others that don't know yet. Basically, first turn, you're taking one of the 2 quests that you are presented. He is now reading his quest cards, and he will choose one of them. I wonder where does the timer show for the end of the turn. It doesn't seem to show anywhere. I wonder if the 1-minute turn timer is actually a thing. And then once the quest is chosen, it will require you to acquire the investigation points. As you can see, the investigation points on the bottom. And 5 leads turn into a clue. A clue is required for a quest, depending on the color. The type of the quest depends on the color. He gets a quest for 16 victory points in Wizima for some magic and for a magic proof and a might proof, a sword proof. He immediately spends 2 money to complete 1 side quest, gets some victory points. It's a very good quest. He's off to a really good start. He's off to a very powerful start, and if he finishes that, I'm gonna be very hard pressed to fight against him. And he develops into a teleportation spell. God, that is a godlike turn. That is a ridiculous turn. What the fuck, this turn is ridiculous. And then he fights a cockatrice. He needs 2 attack roll dice and 1 defense. He rolls the attack. He succeeds in the attack check, so he will not become delayed from the failed attack, but he failed his defense roll, so he will be delayed next turn, having only 1 move instead of 2 moves. And I got the Tower's Ruins for 16 VP, for 1 Diplomacy and 1 Might, and blue VP for a side quest, and purple VP for another side quest. Or I could get a quicker one, 12 VPs, and red for a side quest, and go to Brokilon for a side quest. I'm gonna go for a red one as well. I'm gonna just challenge him on the number of victory points. And then I get 2 moves every turn. What I will do is I'm gonna travel to Art Carré. Every time I travel to a region, I get to pick one of the clues of that region, which will be I believe, a purple read here. And then I'm gonna develop my character as a second turn. I'm gonna get the Witcher sign Igni to produce some attack, I think. And then I will resolve the obstacle phase, where I'm gonna be fighting a phantom. He requires a magic die to succeed, which is quite unfortunate because I'm not gonna have it. I'm very unlikely to roll a magic die, and I failed to roll it. I wonder if the turn timer is actually a thing. If I wait here for a couple of seconds, will it end my turn immediately because the timer runs out? Because it doesn't show the timer anywhere. Oh, when I stopped doing anything, the timer was kind of showing up here, but then it disappeared. Maybe the timer is bugged. They never really developed it in the game. They never really patched it. This is an online adaptation of a board game. Maybe it's an AFK timer, and if I just stop moving, it will then start counting. But as soon as I move my cursor, it disappears. Okay, so it's an AFK timer. Okay, never mind. So we don't need to hurry with our turns. It wouldn't make too much sense if you had to, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. He is ahead with his teleportation spell. He's got a more convenient quest to finish. He's doing way better than me. I'm gonna be hoping that since he's got a teleportation and non-combat spell, he might be struggling against monsters, whereas I might get some VPs from killing monsters. It didn't work out for me with the magical bullshit monster, but maybe it's gonna work out for me in the future. He's moving to Oxenford, receiving a blue lead from his move, and uses a teleportation to move again into wherever, really, and then he's gonna get some... Actually, he could teleport all the way to Dew and Canal? Oh god, that's good. But no, he's going back to Wizima for another lead. But wait, he was supposed to be delayed. How is he moving twice? I guess teleport is a free move. Yeah, teleport is a free move, and he already completes his second side quest. Has 5 VP total. Damn, he's doing it faster than me. By far. Has to battle a ghoul. Needs 3 attack dice. Fails it, has no offensive spell, so he's gonna be failing some combats here. That's my best hope, that he's gonna be failing the combat. I wonder what kind of negative benefit did he get? He failed the attack roll. Oh, no negative benefit. Okay, that fight is inconsequential. He can be walking around this region, fighting this ghoul every single turn for no negative consequence, because the only thing that ghoul does is turns a poisoned wound into a non-poisoned wound. And I'm gonna be fucking around with the magical monster again, unfortunately, but I need to be going in this direction, so that kind of sucks. And then I'm gonna get another purple. And then I can do a side quest, but I'm not sure if I want to delay my main quest on that. I may just be rushing for my main quest instead, just to keep up with him. And he's gonna have more VP. But perhaps I will be able to finish my second quest first. And with the second quest finished, perhaps I'll be able to overtake him in victory points at the end of the game. Nice, I get my magic dice. So I succeed in the test. I get 1 victory point from killing that monster. Very nice. This is my best hope, that I will kill monsters, whereas monsters will hurt him. He doesn't have his teleport ready, so he needs to prepare it, I believe, before he... Yo, he actually has it prepared. Fuck. He had it prepared from just getting it. Damn. He's gonna be getting those leads way faster than I can with that teleport. And if he can just keep fighting that ghoul for no negative consequence, that is really gonna suck for me. He's doing a really powerful opening here. Receives a blue lead and then teleports for another lead. Man, this is so good. This is so good. He's getting those leads so much faster than me. He goes towards me. I wonder if he's planning to finish my support quest. I wonder if I can finish his. Yeah, I can. I can finish his support quest right now. I will get some victory points. He will get half of it. And then there was no monster in this region, so the war track advances. There is a foul fate in this region. And then, is that my turn? No, it's his turn. He develops himself. He develops the sorceress and gets... a wall of flame. Damn, that is such a good card. That is such a good spell. It's so versatile. It's just what he needs to not get fucked by cheap monsters. It's just what he needs. And then he places plenty of monsters everywhere, which should be in the Witcher's favor overall. But then he rolls really good dice, so he should be handling his monster pretty well. He uses the Wall of Flame as well, and he's gonna kill the monster he's fighting. The Nilfgaardian will give him a VP. God damn it. Oh, he's doing good. He's doing good. Yeah, this is the Witcher's adventure board game quest. Oh, and he forces me to fight the Graveir. Well, shit. And I'm receiving skulls all over the place. That will give me bad fortune cards when I do these actions. Oh, please roll good, roll good. No blanks, roll good. That's good, that's good. Defense. Drag attack 1. Drag attack 1. Drag defense 1. Drag attack 2. Drag attack 3. Drag defense 2. Good enough, that was some really good red dice that saved me here. And so I got a victory point from killing the Graveir. I can finish his support quest. Mouse. I could finish my side quest as well, but I'm gonna be rushing for the main quest instead. With the support quest of her finished, I'm almost equal in VPs. And I could be hoping to kill that monster that's here. Assembling the purples wherever I can, and reds whenever I can in this region. And my main quest is gonna be finished in Yaruga, which means I'm probably gonna have to go to Wizima to get the purple, Mahakam for the red, Rivia for the red, Mahakam for the red, Maribor for the purple, and then I will have the perfect number of clues to go to Yaruga and finish the quest. For now, do I investigate or do I develop? Do I get ballsy or do I get equipped? I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna take a risk, and what do I get? Receive 3 purple clues, suffer 1 skull and place a silver monster in my region. I'll take it, that was amazing. But I'm getting kind of swarmed by skulls here. Next time I use any of these actions, I'm gonna draw a negative card. And then I'd rather fight a weaker monster, I think. It's a ghoul, it's harmless if I fail. And I'll get a red clue that I need if I succeed, so that's very nice. And Witcher usually succeeds in attack dice. I can use an Igni sign. Drag attack 1. Drag attack 2. Drag attack 3. Which is actually creating fire. It's a magic of fire. Torment! This is Witcher adventure board game, and I'm playing against Taiidan. So that was nice. That was a really nice turn. A lot of progress. A lot of clues gathered. I'm glad. Maybe I still have a chance to catch up. I can actually finish my side quest from all these purple things I got. And then Taiidan charged his teleportation as the first turn, and investigated as his second turn. Drew the Secrets of the Lodge, a pretty good card, I would say. He rolls a dice, and receive 1 blue for a success, and he did succeed, didn't he? No, he failed. Nice. So he didn't get any blue, but he gets to keep the Lodge for later. It could give him better results later in his investigations. But I rolled way better on the investigation deck. Sometimes the investigation deck just straight up fucks you. This time it actually works out for me. Let's go to Vizima. There is a silver monster there, but... well, here's hoping I can do it. Mouse. Wait, why did I develop? I should have investigated, probably. Once per battle, you may suffer 1 wound to produce 2 attack. Or you may spend 1 sign to have each defense produce 1 additional defense. Let's have the option to produce attack by suffering wounds. Might need it. A wraith requires magic. If I failed the magic... Before rolling become delayed, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. This is not a friendly one. I want to stay away from this fucker. And I don't get the magic, so I can't kill it. Mouse. But with the sign, I can produce defense at least. Drag attack 1. Drag attack 2. Drag attack 3. So many magic monsters, damn it. So I just got delayed for free, no fun. I did read the entire series. KJLBT, I totally did. Now, did you read it in the Polish original, or did you read the translation? Because he uses a very rich language. A very good writing style that you just cannot replicate by translating it. MB, welcome, greetings! Welcome to the Witcher Adventure board game. Taiidan challenged me, and we are playing two quests. Which is not within the game rules, but it's just a house rule that we will be making up. To play to 2 quests. Whoever finishes the second quest first will finish the game, and we will then calculate the victory points. And more often than not, the one that will finish the second quest will be the winner. We are getting kinda close to finishing the first quest. But I got delayed, and that's kinda sucky. I wanna get the fuck away from Wizima and their asshole monster. Let's go to Mahakam. And I got only 1 move, so that's crappy. I'd rather fight a monster. A bear, he will heal me if I kill him, which is kinda crappy because I don't have a wound. Suppose I could suffer a wound. Actually, I don't need to. I could suffer a wound to produce attack and then heal that wound, but it doesn't matter because I got it anyway. Drag attack 1. Drag attack 2. Drag attack 3. Now I get my magic. Drag defense 1. Drag defense 2. Continue. Not a very progressful turn, I have to say. Triss is kinda launching ahead of me. Though, actually no, how many red does she need? She needs 7 red, she's not that ahead. After all, she finished a lot of support quests. She finished the side quest, but she's pretty far, I think she's farther away from her main quest than I am. I'm just gonna grab Rivia and then Mahakam. Again, it will give me another skull. And I think I'm gonna investigate for 1 more skull as well. I'm gonna be a little fucked up by these skulls, I think. But we'll see how it goes. Investigate the red, because if I need a surplus of anything, it's a surplus of red that I need. Oh wow, defeat 1 silver, and then I will receive 2 VP and 1 red. Place 1 silver in your region, well that's great! Let's kill the troll and get my money. It looks kind of hard to kill, but but let's go. Successful attack, receive 2 VP and the bonus from the card. Failed defense, suffer 2 wounds. And I got 2 Witcher signs. Beautiful rolls. Beautiful rolls. I believe I got him. Because I can use 1 Witcher sign to produce 2 attack with Igni. And then I can use another to produce another Witcher 2 defense with Quen. Drag defense 1. Result 2. Drag attack. Results 2. Drag attack 1. Drag attack 2. Results 3. Results 4. Drag attack 3. Drag attack 4. Drag defense 2. Drag defense 3. Continue. Very nice. Very progressful. Astral Storm, this is an online adaptation of a Witcher adventure board game. No TPP in here. Continue. It's a game about finishing quests, developing characters, fighting monsters with your dice and your abilities, and gaining victory points. The way we're playing, when someone finishes 2 quests, the game ends, and the one with more victory points by then wins. There is a Witcher board game. There is. It's worse than XCOM board game. I would totally recommend the XCOM board game more than this, but it does exist. I would say this is better on PC, but XCOM board game is way fun as a board game, so you should get that instead. Full recommendation for the XCOM board game. I played with Katie and we had so much fun. Katie isn't into boring games, so Katie is actually like semi-casual. She's not really a gamer, and she really got into XCOM. So if you've got friends that aren't really hardcore gamers but enjoy some board gaming, XCOM board game will probably absorb them really nicely. It's really fun and I totally recommend. Because there are actually figures of soldiers that you can play with, like toy soldiers and toy airplanes, so it brings in a nice bit of fun to an overall abstract game without those figures. It's really cool. Some board games suffer from being too abstract, and the physicality of it is a very strong factor when it comes to board games, and the tokens are really fun, and there's plenty of interaction between players as they cooperate against the AI driven by a companion app. The XCOM board game is the real amazing board game. This thing, oh, I'm just playing it because Taiidan challenged me, but XCOM board game is what I actually recommend if you want a board game. So he got a bunch of money from some investigation, I think. I wasn't really watching. I was looking at the chat. And then I'm gonna go back to Mahakam, suffer the skull, I suppose, and then do more investigating. And I would say that even though... Actually, wait. I need 7 purple. Okay, I need more purple. I thought I need 5 and I'm gonna be good. Spend 3 clues or discard 1 of your development cards, then advance the war track. Oh my god, that is horrible. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna discard my development card. I'm gonna let go of the anathema. See, sometimes the investigation can really fuck you. And I mean really, at least it spawned the monster, so I don't need to suffer the bad luck. I can just fight the Echinops. It probably will be my first wound. No, I have a sign. It's all good. Drag defense 1. Drag attack 1. Results 4. Results 5. Drag defense 2. Drag defense 3. Continue. Yeah, fighting monsters is very important for a Witcher. I'm the most powerful fighting character in the game. Triss Merigold is more powerful in the fight only when she has her spells prepared, and Taiidan did not really get too many fighting spells. He has 1, Wall of Flame, that can produce 1 attack and 1 defense without a magic dice. And I guess he's got another that can turn a magic dice into 2 attack and 2 defense. See, this is really powerful. With that, he can kill any monster, but he has to prepare those spells in advance when he runs out of them. He pays 2 money to swim into Dew and Canal. Interesting decision. And then he teleports to... Sintra will be really bountiful for him. He will get actually 2 clues in Sintra. It's very valuable. Yeah, Witcher board game, Blubberbub. You can totally check it out on Steam. It's way cheaper than the board game version. And there isn't really enough interaction between players to care about the sociality of it and buy the physical one. Unfortunately. It's not a very well-designed board game in terms of interacting with other players, I would say. It's more of a case of just racing against each other, but staying mostly out of each other's way. And then I go to Maribor. And then I may have to fast travel to Sintra for my last purple if the investigation fucks me again. An interesting discussion. Receive 1 purple. Discard 1 valuable information card as a task. As a reward, I will remove all skulls. I would like to do that, but this is not a valuable information. So if I get a valuable information throughout the course of my investigations, I will then be able to discard it to let go of my skulls here. And then resolve the monster fight, of course. The wolf. Advance the war track, and I just need to succeed or I suffer penalties. There is no successful thing that I can get from it. But it's a pretty easy fight. Drag defense 1. Drag attack 1. Drag attack 2. Continue. So I just basically dodge the bullet. I'm very close to finishing my main quest. And so is Triss, actually. So is Taiidan. Holy shit. He launched ahead when I was fucking around. And he will actually finish it very soon. If not this turn. He finishes it this turn, actually. Well played. Skulls force me to draw a negative card next time I use that ability. Heart would be damage. And heart would prevent me from using that ability until I rest and heal. Skulls just give me a negative effect of a random variety. It is quite complex, yes, it is quite complex. I think it needs to be complex to give you a feel of adventuring. It has 4 characters that play very, very different from each other. That is the coolest part of the game, I would say. The characters are so very different. They play in a completely different way. It's not always that the developers manage to give characters that legitimately play in different ways. It's like StarCraft, where you just play different. Rather than just have a slightly different perk, but do the same thing. He battles the cockatrice. Hopefully he will become delayed by failing it, but he's probably gonna pop out a spell and be just fine. Yeah, why wouldn't he? Just pop out a spell. He rolls a dice that is a failure. He actually took his fail and he got delayed. That's not the move I would have made. Alright. Well, if I travel to Yaruga, I will finish my main quest. So we basically did it in the same turn, pretty much. We're neck and neck. I have more VPs because I killed more monsters. And I finished her support quest. Oh, and I have to fight at the end of my quest. I didn't read that. I played too fast. Who am I even fighting against? Consequences. Draw 1 good fortune card. Nice. Place 1 resource on top of up to 2 development cards. I can't do that. And battle for 5 attack and 3 defense. If I fail the attack, the Skoya tile save my life. If I fail the defense, I suffer 1 wound for each defense I am short. I really need that defense, but I am gonna fail it. I can only produce this much attack. Fuck. I mean, this much defense. And I will fail the attack. Damn it. Damn it. Just barely short. Because I rolled that fucking magic dice. And I lost my anathema that would have actually saved me in this situation in terms of attack. So 1 attack short, 1 defense short. Very unlucky. I have to lose my sign. No! Because I failed the attack. I think I lose my sign because I failed the attack. Oh my god. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. I got Vesemir. During your turn, play this card to draw 3 development cards. Choose 1 to keep. I guess that mitigates the loss I took. I could also pay to keep 2 cards, but I don't have the money. And then I have 2 really quick quests, which is probably what I want. Go to Mahakam for 3 VP. And the quest is in Novigrad. Or a quest in Maribor, which is closer to me. But I will not get a side quest from Mahakam. I think I want to go to Mahakam anyway. So let's go for this and then just do it as fast as possible. If I do this quest fast enough, I will be able to... beat Taiidan just by the speed of it. But he will probably get a more expensive... What quest did he get? Hang on. He got a quest for 8 VP as well. He's gonna be rushing as well. This is a race. This is a complete and absolute race for victory right now. There's nothing but the rush left. So let's get the Vesemir as soon as possible. Could get potions or an Axie sign. To have one each defense, produce one extra attack. It could combo with my defense producing sign if I roll 2 signs in one turn. And then I gotta investigate every turn. I gotta just rush for the victory. Investigate the reds. Receive 1 red. I guess it's good enough. And then I fast travel to Mahakam. Receive 1 red. Where is the finish of my quest? Novigrad. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna do a lot of fast traveling, won't I? So I'm gonna fast travel to Mahakam. And then investigate for the red. If my investigation turns out good, I then travel to Vizima and then fast travel to Novigrad. I can do it in like 3 turns. I hope he can't do it faster. Dark Times. You may spend up to 3 resources from any of your development cards without resolving its effect. For each resource I don't spend, and I can't spend any, I get a skull everywhere. Fuck, this is bad. Home. This is pretty damn bad. Yes, Joberg, Witcher board game. That's what it is. Maybe I should adapt a different strategy and just do both of my side quests so that even if he finishes his main quest, he will still have not enough victory points to beat me. Maybe I can't do it faster than he can with his teleport bullshit spell. Maybe I will be too fast anyway. It depends if the investigation will fuck him. He has become delayed. So he has only 1 move now. Oh, he had a Mahakam side quest for the VP. Which means my strategy of finishing my side quests so that he will lose even if he finishes his quest is not gonna be viable anymore. Because he just got a side quest. And he's got enough VP for me to not be able to do it. I'm basically gonna get what? 3 and 4 actually, it's not bad. So I'm gonna get 7 VPs, getting me up to 38 from my side quest if I go for that. 38. And then his main quest gets him to 35. What is his second side quest then? His second side quest is to spend 4 red. So if I finish both of my side quests, he cannot win without also getting 5 red tokens for 5 red clues for his side quest. Because then he could finish his quest and then still lose. Maybe that's my best chance. I'm gonna draw so many skulls, by the way. I'm just in such trouble here. If the skulls give me more skulls, then I'm gonna start to... Oh god! More skulls in the world. And I draw another skull, suffer 1 poison wound. Well, I'm gonna suffer 1 poison wound then. On my develop. And I don't think that's getting healed ever. But I got one of my side quests. I could finish another to delay him in the way I just explained. And then I don't really need to investigate, to be honest. But I gotta do something that removes the skulls from me. I gotta do something. This is kinda crappy. I hope it doesn't bring more skulls onto me. If I get too many skulls, it actually reduces my victory points. I'm really swamped by skulls over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Because if I get enough red, I could do my side quest. Oh, nice. I may become delayed to fight a battle. And if I'm successful in the battle, I become delayed with that battle. But if I'm successful in my attack, I receive 2 VP. I could take that risk. And then my strategy to swamp him with too many VPs could be even more legit. I'm gonna battle. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Please give me good rolls. Good attack rolls, fucked up defense. Completely fucked up defense. Actually, with my sign, I'm gonna have just barely enough though. Wow, 2 blanks. 2 blanks. But with the sign, I can produce 2 defense, and that's just barely enough, isn't it? No more wounds, and I get the 2 VP. Very nice. Very nice. And then another foul card. When completing your main quest, lose 3 VP if you have 1 completed side quest, or lose 2 VP if you have completed 2 side quests. Well, I guess that convinces me to finish my side quest, doesn't it? Alright, I've got 36, I got 40 victory points. So only by finishing his main and side quest, he can now be tied with me. But he needs to kill a monster or earn a VP in another way to ever have a chance to win. My advantage in side quest is quite nice in here. My advantage in victory points. The way I've been killing those monsters and getting the VPs from my investigation really pays off right now. This game is really swinging in my favor. Oh, and Dark Lord is pulling off some crazy yellow combos in Star Realms. Nice to hear you're having fun over there. The game is still pretty damn close, yeah. Anything can still happen, because I can lose victory points if there is more skulls I need to place on my character and there's no more slots for those skulls. I will then have to actually just take a VP loss, a victory point loss, and by then, by that mechanic, he can totally beat me here. He needs 3 more red and 3 more blue to get enough VP to tie with me. Let's see if he can also earn some more VPs. In 2 turns, I can finish my main quest, and then I believe I will win. I believe I will then win. Unless the skulls just completely mess me up. Man, this board game is really exciting right now. I'm completely and totally having fun in this 1v1. It always felt too slow and non-interactive when I played it in a 3-man free-for-all. But this is fast-paced, we are playing fast, we are playing good, it's tight, it's close, and I really enjoy it. Infinifactory? Never heard about it. Ooh, how do you play that? What is it? What game genre is it? Tell me about it. Totally. What's Taiidan's investigation card? The one is the Secrets of the Lodge. He can get a bonus if he draws another Lodge of Sorceresses card from his investigation. He battles the Kikimor, and he fails in both rolls. Did he have his spells? He had his spells prepared. He didn't use them. Why didn't he use them? He didn't roll a magic dice. He failed to roll a magic dice. And his other spell, the one that didn't require magic, I suppose, wouldn't give him enough. So he got wounded and he failed to get any VPs from that. That's very nice. I'm going to fast travel to Oxenfurt. And I believe next... No, I need to investigate some serious red if I want to finish it next turn. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Shit. And I draw a foul fate card. A blizzard descends. Become delayed and I suffer a skull. Damn it. I'm gonna give it on fast travel because investigation is what I'm gonna be doing right now. Actually, no, I've been delayed, so I cannot investigate now. Okay, fight a monster. I need a victory point. So let's go for the biggest monster I can find. 1 victory point for attack. But I really want to avoid those wounds as well. Holy shit, give me another defense. Defense, defense, defense. 1 sign only. And I think I can do it, because every defense can produce 1 attack, right? Yes, awesome. Just what I needed. And that's an additional victory point. So now, if I don't lose any more of my VPs through the skulls, Even if Taiidan finishes his quest and his side quest, he will end up in 40 VP and I will end up in 41, so I will still win. It's a puzzle game. You have to place conveyors and other blocks in a 3D world to create a factory that produces objects. It starts with simple move blocks into desired output. Later you need to weld shapes and other stuff. I usually don't have enough patience for building games. If you're watching Avak, he really enjoys that kind of thing. Me, I don't have enough patience for the building. Especially with my hand injury, I'm just not patient enough with my injured hands to manipulate those blocks with the mouse and keyboard. Isn't his side quest for 5 and the main quest for 8? I thought it wasn't for 4 and for 8. Oh, it is! I counted wrong. No, it's for... I thought this was for 7 for some reason. That's what I counted wrong. Yeah, he's gonna get 13. Which means he will tie with me now. You're right, Zikandaro. Good point there. You're so right. Fuck. Space Camp didn't actually grab my attention that much. Oh, is he gonna... No, he doesn't have the purple, but he could finish my support quest to then overtake me in VP, no problem. He got a wound on Investigate. I really have to question that decision. I suppose, though, he is preparing his teleport as the second move, so he never has time for investigation like I do, because his one move is to move and teleport to gain 2 clues, and then his second move is to prepare the teleport for next turn. So then he always gets 2 guaranteed clue tokens every turn. He doesn't risk the investigation. He just gets guaranteed 2 every turn. He fights a cockatrice, uses the hailstorm to avoid getting delayed. I have 2 actions left. I basically travel here to get the red. Suffer a foul fate card. Suffer 1 skull again, damn it! And place a silver monster in my region. Now I'm gonna be investigating. What is that? A siren. Failed defense, suffer 1 heart and 1 skull. That will really hurt. But 1 VP for a successful attack, and I kinda need that VP. What is Taiidan's... No, fuck it. Place it here. I'm gonna fight it. Investigate the red. If I get 3 red... Oh, fuck, become delayed. Ah, son of a bitch. Alright. Fight the monster. If I can succeed at that, I will actually overtake him in VPs, even if he finishes his quests. Oh, I failed the defense, though! Fuck! Drag attack 1. Drag attack 2. Man, this is tense. Drag defense 1. Drag defense 1. Drag defense 3. Drag attack 3. Drag attack 4. I didn't roll a single sign! Continue. Ow! I have to put the wound not on investigate, because the investigate is the only one I can place my skull on, and if I wounded the investigation first, my skull would go into VP damage, and the last thing I need right now is victory point damage. God damn it. The game really does need an autofill for the dice. I don't know whose idea was it that dragging the dice one by one is a fun thing, but it was not a right idea. Whoever thought that was fun was wrong. Was obviously wrong. But man, those skulls are such a goddamn nightmare. It's once you get those skulls rolling in your face, it's just so hard to get rid of them. Because most of the skull cards just produce another goddamn skull. And then he stays in this region, which is nice, because that means he will hopefully trigger this this skull. And as he triggers this skull... Wait, what? He removed the Foul Fate from the region, and he placed a monster in it. Okay, yeah, I guess he just took on that skull. So now I can stay here, and... I think investigate, honestly. I am delayed, so I have only one move. I'm going to investigate, because if I get a lot of red, fuck. I fight an enemy, 4 attack, and if I fail the 4 attack, I suffer a wound and remove all the resources from my dev cards. Attack is something a Witcher is really good at. But let's see if I'm good enough. I am good enough with a sign, yes. Drag attack 1. Drag attack 2. But one thing is for sure, I have failed to progress with my quest. And I draw a Foul Fate card as well. A creature of legend in my region. Oh god, a Leshen, no! I suffer 1 skull for each attack I am short. That can literally murder me. Can I fight the non-Leshen right now, please? Jesus Christ. Oh no, before rolling I suffer a skull. This is even worse than a Leshen. Because I don't even have a chance. And it's a magic one as well, so I can't do anything. My god, I'm winning in victory points, but I'm on the edge of losing every single turn. So tense. So crazy. I'm gonna have to take on the Leshen next turn. And it's not gonna be safe. If I fail my attack against the Leshen, I'm literally gonna lose so many victory points, I will lose this game. He already can finish his main quest. He can literally just do it this turn. He only cannot do it because I would then win. He needs to gain 1 more VP as well. Like, he probably needs to kill the Leshen or something. But, oh man, he's so gonna win here. He's so gonna win here. I cannot die here, no. I cannot die here, Joburg. If I get enough skulls on my character, I just start losing victory points. Which is very bad, but I don't insta-lose. For my main quest, I'm missing 3 red. And I keep investigating, and investigation keeps screwing me for like 3 turns in a row. So it's some pretty crazy RNG in Taiidan's favor here. He's getting extremely lucky that I haven't won yet. I am familiar with the program, Hot Dog. It's pretty clunky, but yeah, it can simulate a lot of board games. I was hoping to maybe someday play some Battlestar Galactica with my viewers in it. Yeah, the RNG is totally fighting for Taiidan right now. Will it be enough though? Will it be enough? He has a silver monster in his region, but he doesn't fight it. Not yet. I have 2 actions. Well, one of them has to be investigation. Because if I get 3 red... Fuck! Again it screws me, giving me nothing. Oh, nice, but I get a bronze monster in my region. Mouse. And then I have to rest here. Remove those 2 wounds. Draw another skull from there. Advance the war track. Okay, that was relatively harmless. Other than silver monsters spawning all around. I think I'm gonna choose to fight the brown one. Screw the fucking Leshen, man. Screw the Leshen. Nilfgaardian. Successful attack, get 1 VP. Very good, very good. Let's get it then. Let's get it. Nilfgaardian for the win. For the win. But I got no sign. Shit, no win. I can change one attack into one defense, but I want it the other way around, actually. No signs for me. I'm gonna fail to get the VP, but I did defend properly. Damn it. So again, he can finish his quest if he wants to, but I will win then with 1 victory point advantage. He needs to kill a monster first to get a VP. And I need to keep getting really unlucky with my investigations. And so far I have been extremely unlucky with my investigations. The eye dice is a magic dice. It's mostly needed by Triss to use her spells with it, just as I use my signs with a sign dice. Sometimes it's very good when I have it, when I'm fighting a magic monster, but mostly it's not that useful for me. Unless I'm fighting a magic monster. She gets the main quest, but she can't get it yet. Not enough VP. Completes anyway! Does that mean I win? I play one more turn and then we resolve the game. And if I have one more VP, I just win. Really? Are you finishing it, Taiidan? Oh, so Taiidan is basically assuming that I will lose victory points through skulls? Or he's assuming that he will win a fight here and get a VP? Suppose that could also be a legit assumption. Yeah, it could totally be a legit assumption. I can understand that, yeah. Oh wait, he can actually choose another quest and finish something immediately. If he gets lucky. Oh shit. I didn't think about that. He still gets to continue because of our house rules. And he fights a bandit. Nice. Bandits don't reward VP, do they? They just give gold. So nice. No victory point for him. As long as I don't lose my victory points, I win. All I need to do is just play conservatively. Investigate is not a conservative play, is it? But then travel is a skull. Still safer than investigation. Investigation can really fuck a person. I have to draw a foul fate card from the travel, but at least if I get another... If I get another foul fate, I would then have this one free. Okay, so last fight. Or not. If I just go for the foul fate, it's probably not gonna take away my victory point, right? I think this could be safer. But I might trust myself more in the fight. Being Witcher and all. There's plenty of silver monsters to pick from, and I get a harpy. Successful, receive VP and money. Failed, suffer wounds. I win. I win. With 1 VP. This is the last turn, because we are playing to 2 quests. And he finished 2 quests, so the game finishes. And I'm gonna get more VP when at the end of this. Drag attack 1. Drag attack 2. Drag attack 3. Action, fast travel. Action, develop. Action, develop. Nice! Oh my god, that was so epic. That was so close. I cannot believe how close this was. In the end, just 2 victory points of difference. Alright, as I said, we are playing to 2 quests, so the rest is irrelevant. I'm gonna Alt F4, thank you for the game. The game has 1 quest, 3 quests, and 5 quest options. Which is pretty stupid, considering that 1 quest is way too short and the game doesn't make sense. And 3 quests is just a little too long for my personal liking. The game would just take like for 3 or 4 hours, even with 2 players playing fast. So we were playing 2 quests, and my god, it's going so much better today. I was just getting my ass kicked in the first 2 days, but now things are looking up for Joyful Rogue, which means, according to the rules of this marathon until the next battlegrounds, you could be earning much less joy coins for watching. Oh no. Oh shit. Well, we'll see how it works out. Maybe I'll still get some losses until the end. That was a good game, nicely played. Let's see who else will challenge me now.